regardless of what you think of Donald Trump, regardless of what you think of him, regardless of what you feel about him, regardless whether you're going to vote for him or not in November, Donald Trump is not the only one going through trial. We all are.
All right, that was Congresswoman María Elvira Salazar on Tuesday, speaking outside the Manhattan criminal trial of Donald Trump, warning the American people and the legacy media about the consequences of a two-tiered justice system.
Okay, joining us now, Florida Republican Congresswoman María Elvira Salazar. Congresswoman, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
So you have said before, this, as we just heard, is not just an attack on former President Trump, but an attack on all of us, that you've seen these kinds of things before. What are you talking about? Explain.
Well, I'm talking about basically for the millions and millions of fellow Americans that do not have the experience that my parents or that my constituents have. I represent the city of Miami, full of Cuban Americans, Venezuelans, Nicaraguans, people who have lived what we're living right now in New York, which is political inquisition. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you think of the guy. It doesn't matter if you like him or not, whether you're going to vote for him or not, whether you voted for him or not. It has nothing to do. Trump is it's a political figure that the political system in New York City through the courts is trying to get him out of the political game or punish him. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Is that in this country, political trials are not the norm. That's for banana republics, which is what I said at the end of my speech. And unfortunately, I represent thousands upon thousands of people who have seen what we're seeing in New York right now, which is political inquisition, where the courts are being used to do away with political enemies. You don't do that in the United States. That's in the banana republics. That's why my constituents escaped, lived it, suffered it, escaped it, and now they're looking at it again. And that is something very wrong with this picture. And that's why I went to New York to denounce it.
Do you feel that as a Cuban American and also as a Congresswoman that you see this country moving towards socialism or even potentially towards communism?
Well, one is a precursor of the other. We do see the neo-Marxism and the socialist forces penetrating civil society. Marxism, it's on the books. They first penetrate civil society, media, academia. Those are pretty influenced already by socialist ideas. Now the courts. Court is one of the most revered parts of the American exceptionality in the country. The courts are impeccable. They're revered. You don't touch the courts. The courts are impartial. Right now, look at what's happening in New York. There are certain facts that indicate to you that there's something funny here. 6 years ago, federal prosecutors did not want to touch this case. Federal prosecutors. Why? State prosecutors now, 6 years after, are going after Trump. It's political. How come the charges against the guy are not defined? And there has to be another charge in order to prove the first charge is a felony. I don't understand really well, but I do know, like the average American person, that if you are going to be on trial, the charges have to be very clear. And then the prosecutor needs to prove to the jury that you committed the crime. That's not the case here. How come there are no audio recordings or television cameras inside the courtroom? Well, that's not America. That's Banana Republic. So that's why I'm saying very disturbing.
Congresswoman Salazar, thank you so much for coming on. I would love to keep talking to you.
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
Katrina would as
we
well.
hope you come back soon.
Stop back, American Agenda. We're 2 to 4, Monday through Friday.
I like nice pitch.
Yes. I used to work in Miami. I worked down there for 3 years. Everything you're saying, I've heard it all before. So true. Please stop back.
The land of the free, the city of Miami and the state of Florida.
And
thank you for the invitation.
Beautiful, too. Beautiful, too. Thank you, Congresswoman.